We are Rogue Media Sports.
Arsenal back on track. Man City still looking for Rodri. And a 9-goal thriller, Liverpool versus Tottenham. Welcome to Mind of the Football Fans. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Minor Football Fans Podcast. Merry Christmas. I'm David. He's Spy. Let's kick it off, Spy. How you doing?
Good as always. How are you, David?
I'm chill. I'm okay. I'm so happy you're here this week. We missed you last week. Obviously things came up, so glad that you're back with us. Can't wait to get. You missed an amazing episode where I actually said good, amazing things about Manchester United.
How does that benefit me?
Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't. I guess you're always saying how I never compliment Manchester United, but
I mean, that was when I was a Manchester United fan. I would have cared about stuff like that. But right now, I see the bigger picture.
The bigger picture.
The light at the end of the tunnel.
The light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so that has made you kind of revoke your citizenship to Manchester United.
No, not revoking, just on visa.
Oh, okay. So your visa is expired right now.
No, I'm a citizen of United. I just have a visa for Liverpool right now.
Okay. That makes so much sense. I vibe with that. Actually, vibe with that. I vibe with that. But yeah. So glad we're back. We're back. This is the last episode before the new year. We'll be back. We're taking a short break. More details at the end of the episode. We'll take a short break. We'll be back after the new year. But with that being said, match week 17, we're in the period of 45 games in 17 days by 45 games in 17 days. How do you feel about that?
As a football fan, nobody. Because festive period, a lot of stress with the Christmas decorations, the Christmas with family and everything. You just need that moment to just be a chill guy and watch some Premier League. And that is why the 45 games are there. We love period like this. It helps our FPL, it helps our mental stress, and we get a lot to talk about.
We do. I can't wait for that episode back when we come back after New Year, when we recap everything. But obviously, we have to start by saying this is Mind Football Fans Podcast, your go-to home for all things Premier League. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. And please give us a thumbs up. Give us a big thumbs up. Please, we like that. We appreciate that. We love that. Please, for Spy's sake, thank you so much. And if you are not new to the channel, if you're a regular, please tell your friends about us. And thank you so much. Don't forget, this is not the only place you can find us. This is Mind of Football Fans Podcast on all podcast platforms. Again, big new things coming in 2025. So please, thank you so much. Listen to us. Check out our socials. Check out our individual socials. Spy socials, my social. Check us out. Follow us. We'll follow back. Mind on Football Fans on all social platforms. Thank you so much. So Spy, let's jump right into it. You, in your intro, you said something big. Something about a 9-goal thriller, right? 9-goal thriller, yes. Tottenham 3, Liverpool 6. Spy, first thoughts. Before I go into anything, I can't remember if this is the game I wanted to. Yes, before I go into anything, what are your first thoughts of this game? What do you think?
Spurs eating. That's what I can say. It's really not much to add to that. But there's one thing we need to say. I said something, and I stand by it. I said, after the festive period, Liverpool will be first on the table unbothered. And here we are. They played in the space of 3 weeks or 4 weeks. 3 weeks, actually. They've played Real Madrid, Manchester City, Tottenham, and some other fixtures. And they are still standing strong.
That is mental. As you said, we'll get to Spurs they make because I want to dissect Spurs. I want to take my time and dissect Spurs, but we have to first start by giving Liverpool their flowers. They are on a 21 game unbeaten streak in all competitions. They haven't lost a game since Forest. I can't. Do you know how far back that is? I can't remember if that was October, if that was September. I can't remember.
Flipped the switch in Arne Slot, and he was like, "Yep, not happening again."
And don't get me wrong, the performances haven't been that good. Like some of the performances, like they haven't been that, but they have still found a way to win the game. You know what I mean? But then you come to this game, and if you watch this game, it's like something flipped. I don't know what flipped. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's because everyone was like, "Oh, what Tottenham are we getting today? Is it the one that gave City 4? Or is it the one that, whatever?" No, everyone, I don't know what it was, but Liverpool came into this game and did not look back. Like,
what a beautiful day on the road. They say traveling makes the players, a bit sometimes, but Liverpool is not phased. Honestly, lots players are not phased. And I like this. What I'm seeing from Liverpool. It's giving me that regeneration of Johan Klopp. This is what we like to see. This is Liverpool. This is the team I support.
Oh my days. Yes. Liverpool are balling, and the Slot has this boys balling. Oh my days. Before I even move on, did you see that Alexander-Arnold pass for Diaz?
Trent has been doing that since he got his professional contract. So am I surprised? No. Why did they give him so much space? I don't know. I don't know, because the threats, when you're, as a semi-professional, when we are about to play a game, a very tough game, a cup game, we always watch videos of like how the other team play, who the danger man, what to do, how not to do. Definitely in professional football, they do more extensive than that. They know Trent has a good, close to perfect delivery, and you're giving him that much space, time to pick up.
I don't even know who to blame for that. I don't know if I should blame Son. I don't know if I should blame Madison. I don't know if I should blame. I don't even know who the right back, because Spurs defense is always changing.
I think it's a thing of communication. There's no individual to blame, because if the defense called out from one of these, do you get me? It's all about communication. If you want to double up, if you want to tell someone, "Oh, yo, go press this, I'll handle this." Yeah, but no one said nothing, and they're all just there waiting for they're waiting for it to come.
It's crazy.
Sorry, you cannot defend Liverpool like that.
It's crazy. And I'll touch on a few things before we actually go into Spurs again, because I really want to dissect Spurs. Salah, definition of pay this man his money.
The most informed man on planet Earth, Jamie Carragher, wherever you are, shut up. Shut up.
Do you know what? I think Liverpool have a problem. If it's any other club, this guy would have signed a contract. Obviously, we don't really know the business side of football as much as the technical side on all the field stuff. But whatever you think, whatever, as a business person, pay this man his money. Like, why hasn't he yet signed a contract extension?
We have to ask the owners. We have to ask LeBron James that kind of questions like that, because on a financial perspective, it's like you're not going to renew a contract for someone that's not playing up to standard.
That's true.
He's playing over standard. So what you're meant to be doing, by any means, is making him stay. But Liverpool, they're doing the opposite.
And don't get me, I'm credit to him, because he's still balling. He's not affected. But like 14 goals, 11 assists in the league.
He's about to get back-to-back player of the month.
He is definitely, and I'm saying this, and I'm calling now, and I know I can't remember my prediction precise, but he's going to win the Premier League Player of the Year. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if he drops in form in the 2 months.
I also feel like Ballon d'Or talks should start now. I feel like it should start now, just because
if Liverpool win the league,
top of the table in UEFA, don't sleep on that. Top of the table in Premier League, don't sleep on that. Salah is the top scorer. Come on. Don't sleep on that. Stay humble, eh? Where is he? It's not performing anymore, is he?
We'll get to that. Well, let's talk about Spurs. Spurs. So midweek, Spurs played United.
Yep.
Absolute entertainment. That was entertainment for ages.
Just before we get into Spurs, yeah, it's not about that match that I found so interesting was going into that match, or I think after the match, Spurs were Premier League's top goal scorer as a team, and Mohamed Salah is Premier League's top goal scorer and top assistant. So
interesting. That's actually interesting. I mean, now he's past Saka, and obviously Saka is injured, but we'll come to that story for another day. But Spurs, their entertainment's guaranteed. Like they will entertain you one way or the other, either in the good way or in the bad way. Either way, either their fans are crying or their fans are happy. Like one way or the other, you'll be entertained.
You're getting what you that's a good ticket.
That's like either ways you are going to get goals. You cannot get.
What is entertainment? Obviously, the favoritism side comes in it. But if you're going as a neutral and you want to, let me just taste some entertainment, Tottenham's Hotspur Stadium is there for you.
It's crazy. Like it's not even home. Away too, they'll give entertainment. Wasn't it away they beat City? It was at the Etihad they beat City. Yeah. They popped 4 at City. Their entertainment's guaranteed. Like it's just a given at this stage. You know what I mean? So, but then let's come back. Obviously, we all love entertainment. We all love to be entertained. But let's come back. This is football. This is a win business. You have to win games. Like as much as you entertain us, you still have to win games. You have to bring in trophies. I can't see them winning anything. Like you can't be playing like this, conceding 6 and win.
They could win something if they could miraculously they win Liverpool
home and away.
Home and away. We all know that the London derby is not going to go as expected, and giving Spurs their first title is going to be
that would be mental. If that actually happens, I mean, we're going on a sidetrack now, but if it happens that they beat Spurs, they beat Liverpool, and then we meet in North London derby, that would be mental. I'm just going to hush there, but yeah, you can't win things and you can't play like this and expect to win, the big prizes. Like they were wide open. Like Liverpool dissected them with no effort whatsoever. Like it was just free flowing.
Yeah, that's what good managerial masterclass looks like. It looks like it's free flowing, but like the tactics behind it, the inside forward, the Luis Diaz playing as a practical 9. Like there's some things that people need to look at, and then it's not just the players. Arne Slot is doing something. Like he's cooking. What did Henry say? We can see it. We can smell it. He's cooking. He's cooking. He is. This is the football team I support. I love this.
You have a visa to travel. We wonder how long the visa will last.
What do you mean? I already have the accent. The visa is going to last for long. What do you mean?
Okay. But yeah, Spurs, Liverpool will meet again. If you didn't catch that, they'll meet again in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, home and away. That'll be fun to watch. Entertainment guaranteed. I don't know. Let me see. What Spurs play next? Spurs might end up, they'll end up losing this one 6 and then go and batter the next person they play 5. Oh, they're playing Forest.
Yeah.
No, they might probably end up losing that one too. So, it's. I don't know. Forest though. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. But moving on, let's go. Let's move on. Let's move on to. You said something earlier that caught my attention. Oh no, this isn't it. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. Back-to-back seasons, United have conceded 3 goals to Bournemouth at Old Trafford. Last week, I said, beating City was the rejuvenation or the resurrection of Manchester United, and from minute 1, Bournemouth just looked like class. I don't have anything to say, Sprite, please.
No, I would not agree that beating City is whatever, because it was if you look at that game, how they played, if they played, where they played, and what they played, quote of Jose Mourinho, you see that we left it too late. 2 goals in 2 minutes at the 8th. So from 85th minute, that's when we had the courage to start putting the ball in the net. And as a team, that's not going to happen. In the midweek, we went down 2-0 to Spurs before we started trying to force a comeback. No, why can't we be in the lead first? Sorry, why can't they be in the lead first? So it's a thing of, yes, the club needs reworking. There are a bit of internal crisis, but it's not as bad as Ten Hag. It's not bad at all. It's a mutual respect thing, Amorim and Rashford. It's a mutual. Rashford is not really taking it to heart. He's always going to be a red. And it's not bad blood, it's not nothing. Maybe he just did not see up to standard the Rashford that he's seen over the years in the training ground. So we need some time. If United wants to rebuild, we need to give Amorim like 6 years. I'm so sorry, but the club needs at least 4 years to rebuild. And I said this before, I said it again. The bitter truth is, for this club to be back to prime Manchester United, they need to get relegated. It's the bitter truth, but I stand by it.
You know what? We'll get to the because I wanted to actually that's the player I actually wanted to talk about, Rashford, and I forgot that a bit. But you did say give Amorim time, and I think that's the one thing everyone agrees on. Everyone is like, we know what everyone sees, that there's kind of progress. It's very little. We can see better playing style. We can see a set play style. We can see people working hard. We can see players trying to press. Things like that. So he does need time, and he does need personnel to fit his system, because he's not going to change it. He's not going to change the
We
system.
don't have a striker in the club. We don't have a gunman. We need jokers. We need players. We need consistency. How greedy.
Is that Roy Keane? That's Roy Keane, right?
No, it's Spy.
Okay. It sounded like Roy Keane for a minute. But yeah, he does need players to fit this system, because he's not going to change the system. He said it, and he's standing on business. He's not going to change the system. So he does need players that can play 3-4-3. Allow me to say, Martinez cannot play 3-4-3. It's that simple. Yeah, I agree. Dallo can play 3-4-3. Amad Diallo can play 3-4-3. Bruno, I'm still kind of skeptical. I don't know where Bruno fits in a 3-4-3 system, except you do 2 forwards and 1 behind them type of thing. But other than that,
it's in any system, I believe.
No, yeah, I can. That's what I'm saying. He could probably fit, but in a classic 3-4-3, where it's three defenders, 4 midfielders, and then 2 wide out players and 1 9. Except you play Bruno as a false 9, or you play him as a 10, and you have 2 forwards. I don't see him fitting in a 3-4-3. That's just what I'm saying. But that's a story for another day.
Mm-hmm.
But Rashford, let's talk about Rashford for a minute. We all saw the interview. We also all the back and forth going. No one's really even talking about the loss. Every time you talk about United now, it's about Rashford. Which brings my question. I will say this before I ask my question. If Arsenal is smart, go get Rashford. And Arteta should tell him, see, you're coming in because we need players. We need players. But just know that once Saka comes back, you're sitting on the bench. You'll be a rotational player. Just be honest with him.
Or Rashford to
go
play
get him.
Arsenal.
I feel like if Rashford comes to Arsenal, he'll be very productive. That's what I feel.
That's not my question. I said you want Rashford to play right wing for Arsenal.
Yes. Or he could play left and Martinelli could play right. We did see what Martinelli did against Palace. But my question for you, I believe it's time for Rashford to leave Manchester United.
It's been time. I've been saying this. I said this, check out episodes last season. I've been saying this. You need to sell everybody in that club, buy Bruno, and rebuild. Rebuild. Find people that are going to play for the badge and not the money. Amad Diallo is going to play for the badge. Ugarte is going to play for the badge. Luke Shaw is going to play for the badge. Diego Dallo is going to play for the badge. Onana, Christ have mercy on that guy. Do you get what I mean? So we need to find people that are going to play for the patch, not for the money, not for the social media, not for, oh, I'm a footballer now, I can relax. No. That's what I can say.
Yeah. And we're obviously going to jump on it. As I said, I want Arsenal to sign Rashford in January. Even if it's on loan, I'll take it. I'll take it. But with that being said, we can't just skip over the fact that Bournemouth are doing something special. Fifth in the league, beating the likes of Arsenal, beating the likes of City.
Mm.
They're now United.
Mm.
They are doing something special, Spy.
This is correct. Could you mention the names of the bit again?
Arsenal.
Oh, thank you. Stop there.
Okay, of course.
Yeah,
Of course. But yeah, credit to Bournemouth, credit to Ando Iriola, credit to those players because they are actually that's the definition of players playing for a manager. Like we talk about what Slot has done for Liverpool and how the players are playing for him. This is another definition of these players are playing for him. Like they might just get Europe. They might just get one form or the other. There's still a long way to go, but they might just get Europe.
They might, but if they do, that would lead to something very bad in terms of their position in the Premier League, because you cannot balance it out with that type of squad, with that type of stadium. You can't balance it out, unfortunately, and that's what I can say.
Yeah, we all know what you mean, and that's definitely a story for another day. So we'll definitely pull it out. But moving on, Spy. Aston Villa to Manchester City 1. We started the match week with this game, and it was kind of obvious from the way Villa came out. Villa were meant to be 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes. And obviously they did not take their chances. But that's story for another day. But they ended up winning the game. Morgan Rogers, I did tell you he'll be the young player of the season, and he's moving towards that. But John Duran, this is quite shocking. The fact that he obviously is informed, but the fact that Emery benched Watkins, him being Watkins for John Duran, and John Duran is producing. That's amazing, and it is what it is. But City one win in their last 12, 13. I don't know if there is a problem. I don't know, Spy.
I saw a post on TikTok. He said the person was arguing that Ancelotti and Pep, who is better, and he goes, Ancelotti has been battling injuries since last season, which is true. Alaba, Militao, whatever, name them. He's been battling injuries since last season. He won the Champions League with those injuries. He won La Liga with those injuries. Right now, he's second La Liga with a make-up back four. Camavinga at left back. The only standard back four that's there is still Rudiger, because we know Rudiger never shaking, never injury. Tchouaméni is playing centre back, and the right back is Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez, yes, he's played the right back, but he's an original right winger. That's his comfortable position. But he's been shifted to right back because of the lack of personnel.
ACL to Carvajal, yeah.
And they played Atalanta in Champions League, and Atalanta are unbeaten in Serie A after a lot of games. And Real Madrid, after you show them, we have injuries, but they want something, we get something. And for Pep to have one man down, you have your back four of last season, you have your midfield of last season, plus Gudowan that helps you win the treble. You have your forward line that you've been praying for. You just have one player missing, and all of a sudden you want to crumble, you want to cry, you don't have the personnel, you want to harm yourself. Come on, Pep Guardiola, don't tell us that. Shocking.
The way he delivered that beautifully was crazy. Like that was intense. It's like I felt the passion through you, Spaz. I was hearing that. But yeah, I don't know where to go with City, to be honest. I mean, obviously, let's be truthful. They can literally go on a winless streak from January to the end of the season. I end up winning the league. It is what it is. But then, at the moment, these guys are looking mediocre. They're 7th in the league right now. Last time I saw City 7th in the league, I probably wasn't even watching Premier League at that time, as consistent as I
Last
am.
time they were 7th in the league, they ended up winning the league. But they were 7th way earlier than this. So it's not happening again. I'm sorry. The form of Chelsea, the form of Liverpool, the form of Bournemouth, the form of Villa, the form of
Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. I know you want to say it. Say it. Say it. I know you want to say it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
If he doesn't English, sorry.
Okay. Moving on. This is not even where I wanted to hit, but we'll touch it. Brentford, New Forest too. As I said, Forest are balling. Nuno has this team also balling. This is an example of a team that is playing for their manager.
It's
Finally,
of Nuno being a small team manager.
that's also true. Two things can be true, you know. Brentford, no goals. First team that won at the GTEC. First team that Brentford did not score a goal against at the GTEC. The G went silent this week. That's crazy. So I did that. Anyways,
That joke.
But yeah, credit to Forest. They play Spurs next week. And I'm telling you this, bookmark it. Obviously, we won't be here next week. But when we come back and we're reviewing the festive fixtures, I will tell you, Spy, I told you so. When they hammer Spurs at home.
I don't think so. I don't think Spurs will lose back to back. Yes, Forest are balling, but
I mean, other than the win against United and then obviously beating relegated Southampton, Spurs won a shit run.
Language. But I do accept, but I'm just saying that they're not gonna lose to it. Oh, we'll come back to reflect to it, and I'll tell you, David. This is why Spy is always right.
Okay, moving on. Crystal Palace won 5. Arsenal fire. Gabriel Jesus, 5 goals in 2 games against Palace in the space of 3 days. Credit to him. I think we can say he has found his shooting boots.
No, I think we can say that Arteta thinks by his players making their wives pregnant is going to help them on the pitch. Because Havertz...
Funny enough, a commentator asked him about it. Not a commentator.
Jesus pregnant, Odegaard, questions. I don't know. If that's the theory, then it's working, isn't it? But Palace, honest to my God, like you played against them midweek. You played against Jesus, and he scored a hat-trick against you midweek. You come again, and he scores a brace. He almost got a hat-trick, but
oh my days,
just shows the consistency of your striker. But he almost got a hat-trick, and I'm like, you just played this player. You just played this person. You should have reflected on what you played in the midweek, but you didn't. Instead, you allowed him. Shocking.
Yeah,
kudos
to Arsenal, yeah. Shout out to, obviously, the bad news has come out that Saka will be out for 3 to 5 weeks, max 6.
Unlucky. Do you know who you should sign?
Rashi.
Peter.
I won't mind you.
More speed than Saka, more deliveries into the box, more shot on goal, better corners. What else? He's the complete winger. Whoever is watching, I think the scout should really start looking at Peter.
You have your tape on YouTube?
I have my tape everywhere.
Okay. But yeah, credit to Arsenal. Back in it, obviously, with the results we're about to talk about now. 1 point behind Chelsea. And 5 points behind Liverpool? Something like that. I don't know.
Have a game in hand. Don't forget.
Liverpool do have a game. They do have 3 points in the bank. Well, I don't know. With the way Everton are going. I'm just not on it today, Spy. With the way Everton are going. Everton 0, Chelsea 0. We do Everton are good. I don't know if I'll call that 3
I
points.
just feel like that was a lack of performance from Chelsea. I don't feel Everton did anything.
I mean, this is holding. They held Arsenal, then they're holding Chelsea.
I mean, Arsenal is a bit mediocre though, but like, if they play City and City use them as a comeback, then I think it's safe to say Liverpool have 3 points. But before that,
I will not take that personally. I'll not take that personally.
You shouldn't, because joining to Everton or losing or whatever is mediocre. Sorry. My club could never.
Yeah, you beat them 4-0, and then what has happened since then?
Who beat them 4-0? We haven't played them. We have a game in hand against them.
Of course. I keep on I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Chelsea 0, Everton 0. Chelsea, yeah. It's one of those performances where you're like, yeah, this is probably how the season will go. Have a few results like this where they just couldn't score. They had chances, but they just couldn't convert just because, lights were just a little bit brighter than expected. But yeah, moving on to Ipswich 0, Newcastle 4. Isak, first half hat-trick. Oh, sorry, not first half hat-trick. Hat-trick in the game. Kudos to him. Newcastle. There's something, I don't know what it is, but every time Jacob Murphy plays, they just look different. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. But every time Jacob Murphy plays, Newcastle just look different. Not when he comes on as a sub. When he starts, they just look different.
And he also misses 10,000 chances. But attackingly, they look different. Yeah, I agree. But it's the same case as when they used to have what's my boy's name? Almiron.
He's still there. Funny enough, he's still at Newcastle.
No, well, it's that same case, but Almiron was is more productive than Murphy. If you see the amount of chances that Murphy missed, shocking. But Isak, man, oh my God, 6'4", light on his feet, beautiful Swedish personnel. Oh my God.
Maybe United can sign him.
I'm not a United fan.
I'm just saying, maybe United. I mean, I'm just saying,
Gyökeres.
That's what you want. Okay.
That's what they want.
Fulham 0, Southampton 0. I'm not even talking too much into this to what it is. Fulham are just coasting. Southampton probably already relegated, except their new manager comes in and just does something crazy.
Sure. That's really nothing much to say about that.
Exactly. Last but not least, no, I missed one. I did miss one. Leicester 0, Wolves 3. I feel so sad when I talk about Leicester, low-key, because I actually like them, but I also like Wolves. But then I'm sad that Wolves sacked Gary O'Neill. But then they are winning because I like Matheus Cunha. But then I like Leicester too because of Ruud van Nistelrooy. Spy, you see the problem a guy faces?
No, I don't. Because he's just waffling. Like, Wolves have been bad. Yes, a new manager comes, immediate impact. Van Nistelrooy, I'm sorry. You're just not that guy.
Until Leicester don't get relegated. Watch out.
No, I think he's gonna secure that for sure. I think I'm backing. I think he's gonna secure that for sure. But in terms of getting results like this, I'm sorry, but you're just not that guy.
But their defense is also just terrible, though. These guys are terrible.
Sure. They need the lives of Harry Maguire back, and yeah.
Crazy. Last but not least, to round up Matrix 17, West Ham 1, Brighton 1. Did you see Kudos' celebration? I like that his chair, though. That his little chair. It was specially made from Ghana for him. Especially. No, I just waffled that. Where's Kudos from?
Ghana.
Okay, then I did waffle it, yes. Yeah, so I like his celebration. But yeah, West Ham, Lopetegui has saved his job. Spy, was it last week or the week before where I said, oh no, it was last week. I said West Ham would lose to Brighton.
And I keep telling you need to listen to Spy.
No, that's not what I said. I remember now. It was West Ham Bournemouth. I did say Bournemouth to smack them, but then they ended up
What did I say?
narrowly. No, you were not on the pod. It was last episode, yeah.
Okay.
It was last episode. The other episode, yes. You probably would have said no because you just don't like to agree with me.
Oh, 100%. You're never right.
Of course, I'm never right. But yeah. So yeah, West Ham won, Brighton won. I think equal points to both of them. I'm not even going to say too much. But Spy, before I leave, and I didn't think about this till now. Let's talk about some other leagues. So we talked about Real Madrid for a minute.
Okay.
What's up with Barcelona?
Yamal crisis. They can't do it without Yamal.
Atletico Madrid, dark horse. Those guys are mental. Diego Simeone is just.
I think it was an awful mistake. I don't even know if I should call that a mistake or whatever the hell that was, but it is what it is.
Yeah, so in La Liga, Atletico is currently sitting on top Christmas, and they don't play till I think January. They're on a mini break till January. And Madrid is just behind them 1 point. But Barca that had a was it a 5-point gap, 8-point gap, whatever it is, has now been cut to third place, which is weird.
Just behind their rival.
Rival. But then we move out to Syria. You said Atlanta. You see the race between Atlanta and Napoli? I didn't see that coming.
They're cooking.
I know.
And I like what I'm watching.
And then Inter in the mix too. So you have a 3-team.
Let me just speak about Napoli. When you see things like that happen, your new manager just said that he doesn't need your
best player.
Striker. And you see him cooking without the striker. You now say, yes, this is exactly what we're seeing in Chelsea. I have my squad. I have my players. I have my structure. This is what I need. And he delivers. That is what we want to see. And I like that. Are you holding Arsenal?
You're funny. You are funny. I'm sorry, you're funny. Okay. French league is done. Let's call it what it is. PSG are running away with it. I'm not even trying. That's their consolation for not qualifying in the Champions League.
Yep.
But yeah, Bundesliga. I have except Bayern bottle it. I don't see anyone overcoming Bayern. Those guys are just crazy. I don't know. Companies, this is what it is.
Exactly. Bayern is on a different wavelength.
Okay. So, Spy, last question before I leave. Liverpool are top at Christmas. And we all know that, most of 95% of the time, teams that are top by Christmas end up winning the league. Can they go all the way?
Yes.
You've heard it from him. That brings us to the end of Match Week 17 recap and analysis. As I said earlier in the episode, we'll be back after the new year. 45 games in 17 days, including these games that we just analyzed. So there are still about 35 more games to go in. Probably, 15 days. We're talking of games every day from the 26th to probably the 5th of December. Sorry, the 5th of January. We can't wait for that. Thank you all so much. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I hope you all vibed with us as we continue to vibe with you guys. Don't forget, this is not the only place you can find us. Listen to Minor Football Fans on all podcast platforms. Listen to us wherever you are. On all podcast platforms, including YouTube. Check us out. And if you are new to the channel, please don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we drop amazing content for you guys. And please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all. From everyone here at Minor Football Fans, myself, Spy, and everyone that you don't see on the screen, we wish you a Merry Christmas and can't wait to see you all in 2025. Spy.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Your voice is looking not bad.
And a happy new. Wait for it. Yeah.
Oh my days. No, that was terrible. That was terrible. I'm David, his spy. Wow.
We are Rogue Media Sports.